All right, I'm gonna move on to my other. Oh no, I can't do this. It's not in the guild. Damn it. Okay, wrong account. Back to Koba. I was gonna automate with JDH. Okay, back to playground. So here, I'm gonna refresh. Now it's gonna show me all the mods I have on currently. So this is playground. And oh, so what playground is? It's remodding. So I'm gonna go through two ways to remod. One is so personally, I still remod in game because I'm old-fashioned and stubborn. But you can actually do it on this as well. And so the first thing I'm gonna do is how to remod manually on Hotutils. So here I can see JMLS. I'm gonna click in. So these are all his mods here, and so normally I still remod in game, but what Hotutils has that the game doesn't is you can actually filter a little bit more specifically. So basically, if I want a protection circle, if I want, for example, I know JMLS wants a protection arrow, but let's just say I wanted a offense arrow for some reason. I wanted a potency cross, and I want another protection triangle. I can filter all of these by itself, and then I want all of them to have speed secondaries and apply. So now it'll tell me everything that I filtered. Basically, the triangles and circles that are protection, the speed arrows, and the potency crosses. So you know how in game you have to go through and like basically click primary potency, and it'll show you the crosses only, and then you kind of have to like move around the primaries. Here it just tells you everything. So here's all of them, everything that I filtered just now. So you don't have to keep going through and changing things. So basically, oh, I like this mod, I want to put that one on, and then it kind of does it for you. And then you can click save and unlock it, and it'll switch the mods for you. I'm not gonna do that. So you can save and return, or you can discard pending. That's the two things. So if I wanted these mods on him, then click save and return, and it'll put the mods on for you. But yeah, so that is basically kind of remodding manually, and now is the fun stuff. So you guys have all seen the templates that I've made, right? Import. So these are the templates. Okay, so what is really cool about this is that because they're all Hotutils, you can actually go through and you can import the template, and then you can go through and see, oh, here are all my failed requirements. So all units was this. So here, the green stuff are what the template says, and so if you hover over this, you can see the required minimum for my template for cat was basically I wanted her to be 350 speed. I hit it, so it's green. I wanted JMK to be 350. I hit that, it's green. I wanted him to be. So these are all the requirements. And here, red means I wanted him 300. I didn't hit it. I didn't hit the requirements for our template here. So yeah, and then basically you can go through and you can sort. You can just look at all the failed requirements. So Rex, I don't hit 300. Thrawn, we just saw. Basti, I don't hit 262. Kara, I didn't hit the 300, etc. Blah, 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 blah. So you can kind of just see all the fails right here really, oh, what did I just press? Really quickly without going through it one by one. So again, this is again a really quick way to just look at what you're missing and sort through that really quickly.
I like that a lot. I've
Yeah.
never done that.
Yeah, exactly. And lastly is automating, which is pretty interesting. So automating is basically we imported our template and now it's gonna remod for us. You just let it do it by itself. There are a few options. I'm not actually sure what all of them mean, but I do click the don't break mod sets one, and there are a few other options that I've just started playing around with this as well, so it's not it's like you can favor speed arrows. I don't know what smooth speed means. So, and basically it's automating things for me. Oh wait, I forgot to do something. You know what? I'm gonna stop this.
Speed.
Okay,
I
wait.
mean, you have two different ways you could allocate speed. Hit as many as you can, and then you'll have a bunch that fail, or you average it out across the entire roster.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So
that would be my guess what it does.
yeah, probably. So yeah, I'm guessing that's how it does it. Okay, yeah, I forgot to do something, so I'm just gonna redo that one again. Import. Okay, and so yeah, here, so not everyone has every tune, right? So for example, you know how our templates, like I try to make them as rigorous as possible. That covers as many tunes as we can, because if you do want to automate, you want the targets, or else it's just gonna do really random stuff. Like it's gonna put some stupid things on. But not everyone. Like for example, in the template I have a Mon Mothma team, I have a Maul team, I have a Lord Vader team. On this account, I don't have Lord Vader, right? So like it's not gonna remod. I don't want it to try to remod Omega for me when my Omega is gear 8. So basically, so I actually talked to Hot Sauce and Strange, who is one of the developers for the remodding stuff, and he's eventually, like, he's considering adding this feature, and it's basically you can just remove a category. So basically, if you don't have, say, the Bad Batch team, you can remove Bad Batch from the template really quickly. It's not a feature yet, so right now you have to basically go through and unclick them. So these tunes that I don't want them to automate, I'm just gonna unclick these by clicking this tick here, and it's just so it won't try to hit the stat targets for me because they're not. Oh, and so this actually takes a little bit of time if you want them to automate things, and you can reorder its priority. So basically how this is, it's gonna try to hit her targets first, and then it's gonna try to hit Kenobi's targets first, and then it's gonna try to hit Rex's target, and it goes down the priority order. So basically, for example, if you wanted Jedi Master Luke to be a higher priority, I want Echo to be a pretty high priority because I like my Bad Batch a lot. I don't really care about Jedi Knight Revan, so I'm gonna put her down. Huh?
I said you don't like him enough to have Echo.
Yeah, so basically you can reorder the priority orders. I'm gonna be lazy right now. Like, so this will take, so usually if you want to actually really get into this and automate things, it might take like maybe 30 minutes to just trying to sort everything out really perfectly. And yeah, and then you click automate, and it just does it for you. So firstly, it's looking at Ahsoka, and then there's Darth Vader, and then there's Mon Mothma. So it's just going through the order, basically, that I put for it. And it'll tell you which targets it couldn't hit. So it couldn't do Royal Guard, it couldn't do Grievous, it couldn't do Kenobi, and couldn't do Daka. Probably likely because they're very low on my priority list. So here you can see basically what I had before and what it has for me now. So I went from having a bunch of failed targets to right now I think I have 5 failed targets in total. So I have Finn fails because apparently his total health isn't high enough. I have Royal Guard fail because my Royal Guard's Relic 3, and I'm the 100k target is really for Relic 5 or Relic 6 or Relic 7 Royal Guards. I didn't hit the Grievous one. I didn't hit Kenobi. Probably likely, again, because they were down on the priority order, so it really didn't mod them really well. Other people probably took my health mods earlier on. So yeah, so again, this is, if you really go through and put the priorities right, it should be pretty good. But again, I have 5 fails in our entire template, besides the stuff that I deleted, all the lower gear tunes that I deleted. So that's actually not bad when you think about it. And if you wanted to save this, you can just save this loadout, call it automated January. Oh, I can't. Automated January save this loadout. You can push it to game, which I don't want to do as of yet, so I'm just gonna save it.
So I saw that the failed parameters are red. What is the yellow?
Oh, yellow means so let's go back to so yellow is actually it meets the requirements but not the second requirement. So I don't, if you saw a lot of my templates, sometimes I have let's say echo minimum 320 speed, optional 340 speed. It hit the minimum but it didn't hit the optional target.
Got it.
Yeah, that's it basically. And here, if I go to loadout automated January, I can load it in. It'll cost me 4 mil credits, load it in, and basically that was the automated stuff. You may have to change a few things in game as well because it might have taken some mods off, like tunes that aren't even on the list to make a lot of those targets. So there are a few things that you might need to kind of tinker with, but then that the general idea is that you can automate towards a template, and it does it fairly well. Like I won't say it's perfect, but it's actually pretty decent. So yeah, and that is automation, and that is basically the three main mod things that people love.